Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're ripping into a new box of 1993 Fleer Baseball Series 2. Let's get into it. Alright y'all, so it's a new box of 1993 Fleer Baseball Series 2, and I picked this up from a local card shop for 25 bucks. I thought that was a pretty good deal because the box is in really good condition. It's still factory sealed, still has the original Fleer shrink wrap around it, and you get 36 packs in the box. And you know, there's not a whole lot of monetary value in this set, but it is a fun set to rip. There's a lot of inserts that we get to chase in here, and I'll tell you more about that as we get into some of these packs. But let's go ahead and get this shrink wrap off. Let's start ripping a few of these packs. Should be a lot of fun. And there is a chance to pull a Tom Glavine autograph card out of here. So that is the big one that we're chasing. So here we go with 1993 Fleer. Okay, the box is a little bit, okay, there we go. That's what I like to see. And so let's take out for today, part one. Let's rip the first 6 packs. See what we can get out of here. So there's a lot of inserts to chase. There's not really any significant rookies to chase in here, but the inserts, you've got the Tom Glavine career highlights, you've got the Provisions, and you've got the Major League Prospects, Fleer All-Stars, and I think the Golden Moments. So those are the inserts to look for. Now the Tom Glavine autograph card in this set. There's really, it's not known how many cards were autographed by Glavine, but as part of that Tom Glavine Career Highlights insert set, he signed an unknown, undisclosed number of those inserts, and those were randomly inserted in these packs of 1993 Fleer. All right, so here we go. We started out with Craig Colbert, and we've got Walt Terrell, Ken Caminetti, Rick Sutcliffe, Pete Smith, Henry Cotto, Danny Jackson, there's Franklin Stubbs, Steve Wilson, Lee Stevens, and Kevin Mitchell. Traded to the Mariners from the Reds. Or excuse me, traded from the Mariners to the Reds in '93. He was a good player, had a good run back in the 80s and early 90s. We got Bob McDonald, Craig Wilson, Jerry Nilsson, and Doc Gooden. And he saved that pack. There was not a whole lot happening in that first pack until we pulled white Doc Gooden. Right, moving on to pack number 2. So 93 Fleer, you've got 720 cards in the set, divided between 2 series of 360 cards. We got Sam Horn, Damon Berryhill, Edwin Nunez, John Wayner, Gary Thurman. Looks like we've got some kind of, well, thought I saw an insert, maybe not. Sometimes you can tell the inserts if you see a black or white border. Got Tom Goodwin, Aaron Winningham, Scott Bankhead. Here's one of the subset cards, the league leaders, Gary Sheffield. Not bad. I think there are 3 different subsets in this set. We got Tim Scott, Mike Trombley, Matt Stairs, There's Charlie Huff, signed by the Mariners. Nice photo of Charlie with his patented knuckleball grip there. He played for decades and decades, it seems like. We got Willie Blair, and we'll end that pack with Jeff Russell. Alright, so a little bit of a slow start here with 93 Fleer. But in addition to the Tom Glavine autograph card, one of the big ones that I would love to pull, there's a Tom Glavine Provisions card that has a really cool art image on it that I would love to pull as well. If we're lucky, maybe we can get a Provisions. We'll know right away if we do, because we'll see a black border. Alright, we got Luis Alicea, Curtis Wilkerson, Jim Gott, Matt Young, Tom Browning. There's a league leaders, Darren Dalton, NL RBI leader, and we've got Tim Tuffle, Gary Wayne, Sergio Valdez, Terry Leach, Dennis O'Shea, there's Dave Stewart, Tommy Green, Mike Munoz, and Pat Rapp. So that was a pretty cold pack as well. So hopefully our luck will turn around and we'll pull some better cards in these last 3 packs. Alright, we got Edwin Nunez, John Wayner, if we've already seen those. Gary Thurman, Tom Goodwin, looks like the same pack as we had before. Herm Winningham, Scott Bankhead, yep, another Gary Sheffield, league leaders. See, it's the exact same pack almost, I guess. Tim Scott, Mike Trombley, Matt Stairs, Charlie Huff again, Willie Blair, Jeff Russell, Lenny Dykstra, and Mark Leiter. Alright, let's check out the next one. We got Reggie Jefferson, Steve Reed. There's a good card. We got a Superstar Specials, one of the other subsets with Cecil Fielder and the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. Finally get a Hall of Famer. Power Brokers. Best card we've pulled so far. Francisco Oliveras. Mark Kubica. Gerald Kyle. Mike Gardner. Mike Harkey. Pete O'Brien. Mitch Williams. And Jeff Reboulet, El Presidente, Denny Martinez. He's a good player, not a Hall of Famer, but solid career, other than happened with him and Kirby Puckett. Got a Hall of Famer, Carlton Fisk. And we got Freddie Benavides and David Wells. A solid player. Alright, so one more pack. See if we can pull anything decent out of the last one. 1993 Fleer Series 2. We got Lenny Dykstra again, Mark Leiter, Bob Natal, Bob Malacky. We have Mark Lemke, Alfredo Griffin, Omar Oliveras, Jesse Orozco, Bob Ojeda, Tim Fortugno, Cesar Hernandez, There we go, got a Mark McGuire on the round trippers. That's another one of the subsets. And we got Brian Hickerson, Jeff Johnson, and we'll end it with Tony Fernandez. All right, y'all. Well, I was going to end it there, but I just can't go out like that. I mean, we got to pull at least one insert card in this first video, or I'm not going to be happy. So let's keep ripping a few more packs until we at least get one insert, and then we can call it a day for part one. All right, so there is a checklist, and we got, we'll say Uribe, Ed Pierce, John Candelaria, Tony Pena, Luis Salazar. Okay, so there's an insert coming. Find out what that is. I see a black border. We got David Hulse, and looks like it's going to be probably one of the major league prospects. We'll see. We got David Hulse, Denny Nagel, and the insert is a Paul Wagner. Paul Wagner, major league prospects. It's a pretty nice looking insert. Black border, gold foil, a little off-centered, and I don't really know this guy. I guess he didn't. Paul Wagner, I don't know much about him, but there's our insert. We got Kelly Downs to finish off the pack, Chico Walker, Kevin Wickender, Scott Champerino, Sam Horn, and Damon Berryhill. All right, so one more pack. We'll just make it an even 8 packs for this one. And we got Robbie Thompson. And so we do have another insert coming up in this pack. Kevin McReynolds, Scott Service, Joe Hesketh, and Jeff Robinson, Jack Doherty, Lloyd McClendon, and for our insert, oh yeah, that's a good one. It's one of the golden moments inserts with Frank Thomas and Juan Gonzalez. That's a sweet card right there. So that one kind of saves the rip. Go ahead and get that one into a sleeve and top loader. So there we go. That's a cool car. That's a nice insert right there. Big Hurt, one of my favorite players, and one gone. All right, and then finish out that pack. We got Eric Fox, Kyle Abbott, Skeeter Barnes, Jeff Conine, Tim Hewlett, Mike Balecki, and Rafael Palmeiro. All right, y'all. Well, that's going to do it for this video. And those weren't the greatest first 8 packs in the box, of course. But hey, we did find a few pretty good cards. And we pulled one really cool insert with this Frank Thomas and Juan Gonzalez on the Golden Moments insert. That is a really, really sweet card right there. And I will definitely take that one. And that was a lot of fun nonetheless. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys again soon for the next one. Until then, y'all take care and have a great day. See you later.